Akasan's Honest Reactions, getting educated here before I wrap up the Season 3 of RWBY. The World of Remnant. The Cross-Continental Transit System. Whatever. The last story was really good that I just watched, though, about winter, spring, fall, and summer.
Throughout the years, the world of Remnant has seen hundreds of technological advances that have changed society. The most influential of all of them being the Cross-Continental Transmit System. Prior to the invention of the CCTS, long-range communication was extremely limited. The discovery and development of radio technology allowed for communication within the boundaries of most kingdoms.
Wi-Fi!
But communication with other parts of the world was restricted to the physical delivery of messages.
Yeah.
With every alternative form of communication that was proposed, there seemed to be the perfect obstacle. The destructive nature of the creatures of Grimm severely limited the reliability of ground-based technologies.
Right.
The concept of relay satellites orbiting around the planet was promising.
Right.
Unfortunately, modern man has yet to make the technological advancements required to achieve spaceflight, as all known dust types lose their power as they begin to leave Remnant's atmosphere.
Really? Okay.
Eventually, it was the people of Atlas, the world's leader in science and technology, that developed the Cross-Continental Transmit System. It was revolutionary. Like radio, signals were sent and received wirelessly, though the content of these transmissions were not nearly as limited. Audio, video, images, and text were all capable of transmission, and eventually an entire online web of information was at mankind's fingertips.
The internet.
Currently, the system is supported by 4 primary relay towers, each located within a safeguarded area of the kingdoms.
Right, that was the one that...
These towers allow for wireless communication within a kingdom through the use of devices such as scrolls. Signals become less reliable the farther a user travels from the CCT tower. And although smaller support towers do exist outside of kingdoms, they are constantly at risk of destruction by the creatures of Grimm. Shortcomings aside, for the first time in history, digital transmissions between kingdoms were possible through the use of slightly more advanced devices, typically found in homes and CCT centers. The Cross-Continental Transmit System has and will continue to advance the progression of mankind. However, if one of the 4 towers is taken offline, the entire network fails with it.
What?
A slight inconvenience during routine maintenance, but to be honest, I find the limitation somewhat poetic. No one voice is louder than the others, and no voice may be silenced without the rest. If the people of Remnant are to speak, then they shall do so together.
Interesting. That is poetic actually. Damn, it's fucking dry as... It's really dry out here right now. Oh my god, I'm waiting for the pizza before I start the big show, but actually these Remnant stories, because they're so short and they're done so majestically, I'm really digging these Remnant stories more. It's a little bit more than the actual main story, just because of how poetically done. It reminds me a lot of when I first got into the series by watching the trailers about just how good it was. Alright, on to the last one for today. Peace. Hi guys, Akasan here. I had a fantastic time reacting to the RWBY series, and I'm gonna kind of keep the party going. I look forward to next season. On top of that, as you've heard me talk about a few times here, the RWBY game available on Steam. I really want to play this game. I'm going to be doing it, but as you can tell, the only thing that I use here is this MacBook Pro, which has gotten the job done so far for reactions and other video stuff, albeit very, very slow. But as we talked about in the last couple of times already, it's probably time to buckle down and get a PC. So last week you guys asked me or gave me a lot of advice on what I should be looking for, and I talked to some people out here, so I pretty much kind of have an idea of what's going to be the best way. And this is not just for RWBY, it's going to be for the channel in general. Now obviously I can try to get this on my own, but it is going to take some time if I continue waiting for this. By next week, I'm gonna be, by 2 days from now, I'm gonna be in a brand new place, and we're gonna be building up the Akasan studio, the Red Dreaded studio, slowly but surely. But I need to get a refrigerator and probably a bed and other stuff to live before all that. But I still wanted to be able to try out this RWBY game among other things, so I'm just letting you guys know. And you guys have been wanting for a long time to figure out how to help me out. Here's the compromise. Here's what I kind of decided, because I really didn't want to do like handouts or anything like that. But I set up a Patreon account. You'll see the link in the description below. And then on top of that, I know that Patreon is kind of a big commitment as well. So if you are, and this is all voluntary, if you're interested, you can send me something directly instead, a one-time shot, just directly to the PayPal account. And of course, I'm still thinking about incentives and things like that, because I don't really believe in like just e-begging. I want to make sure you guys get something back, especially via Patreon. Give me some time. I'm going to figure that all out. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave a link. To comment below and all that other stuff. Okay? All right. Thank you once again for all your continued support. This reaction business. Ever since I really tried to focus on going legit and working with companies, letting them claim my reactions, the revenue has gone down 3 times low, significantly. So, but I still enjoy doing this for you guys. I just got to make sure it balances out and works out for everyone. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And again, it's all voluntary. It's only if you want to. And for RWBY, I will see you next season. Okay, take care. Bye.
What have you done?
That's it. Oh!